Hello everybody, this is Paul the Inventory King and hope you guys are all having an awesome day. So I've been talking a lot about sterilizing your nets and your equipment because of the issues I've had of late. So in this video I'm going to show you how to disinfect your equipment and how to dechlorinate your equipment so that it's safe and ready for use. I want to say a special thank you to James Largo. He was the one who guided me on this, and so in the description will be a link to his channel. Head on over to his channel, check him out, sub him up. So first off, we need 2 trash cans. Get tall ones because you know the nets will stick out. You want something to where everything is fully submerged. So get 2 of them, 1 for bleach, 1 for safe. I got them right. 1 for bleach, 1 for safe. So what we're going to do next is we are going to fill them up, and then I'm going to show you exactly what to do. So let's go ahead and start that now. Alright, so first things first is warm water. Go ahead and start getting some water into these. You know, just enough, I don't know, a couple inches, because then you want to pour your bleach into there and then fill it up the rest of the way. Again, you want it, this is going to help mix it around. So that's about good there. And the same thing with the prime. Now make sure whatever you use to fill up your buckets or your trash cans are not contaminated. Because if you had contaminated water going through a hose and then you use it to fill up buckets to clean stuff, that's going to kind of defeat the purpose. Okay, let me go turn the water off. Okay, we have our bleach and we have our safe. So let's go ahead and start off with bleach. Now I'll warn you, you're probably not going to need as much as I do. I just have OCD. So something like that. Again, that's probably too much, but for me who has OCD, that's what I like to do. Now for the safe. Now you don't need much because obviously this stuff is super concentrated. I got this spoon, it's probably pretty close to a 1/4 teaspoon. I actually bought this off Amazon to help dose with safe. So just one scoop and kind of help it go around just so it doesn't clump up inside there. And you know what? Because of my OCD, I'm putting a little bit more. Okay, now we fill them back up. Okay, whoops. We're good to go. I'm going to go ahead and start with the one with the safe, just because I don't want it to clump up. Okay, so now I have the nets that I need to sterilize. So you're just going to go ahead, first use gloves, because if you're going to be working with your fish after this, you don't want bleach remnants on your hands. Wear gloves. So go ahead and just swish it around. Now I bent mine so they fit in here better. But, you know, just go ahead and swish it all around in there. And again, you can do this with more than just your nets. You can do this with breeder baskets. You can do this with containers. You can do this with measuring spoons. You can do this with pieces of equipment. It's just important to make sure that after you do so, that it all ends up with some Chem Prime, or Chem Safe water, so that it dechlorinates. You could use Prime too, but Safe is way more affordable for stuff like this. So that's the gist of it all, guys. You just want to go and you want to get these things, the nets, the baskets. I'm going to even do this with my buckets. I'm not messing around. With what I went through, I am not going to be messing around. So now they're going to just sit in here for about 10 minutes or so. And then after that, we're going to go ahead and move them over to the safe bucket. We're ready to move the nets into the bucket of safe. And again, you can use prime if you want. The key here is don't put these nets, after they soak in here, back into this bucket. This bucket's contaminated. This bucket needs to get rinsed with bleach water and soaked in prime or safe. So it is important to not put it in here, put it in a clean bucket or tote or whatnot. So what I like to do again is I'll just move it around a little bit before I pull it out. Sometimes water gets trapped in here, so I'll just flip it around so the water gets out of here. And then it goes here into the prime, same thing. Go ahead, swish it around. You know, you're going to want to get water in here with the prime because there was bleach water in there. So just, you know, move it around. Move on to the next one. Same story, guys. Real simple, real easy. And again, do this to all of your equipment. To your hose, your hoses, your hose fittings, measuring spoons for food, nets, buckets, breeder baskets, timeout baskets. I mean, everything. You can do everything with these and you're going to be okay. So, that is it. So what I'll do now is I'll let these soak in here for about, 10 minutes, overnight. They could be in them overnight. It just, I move them around a lot, and then I like to smell it. If I still smell any bleach on it, I'll let it soak longer. But that's it. This is how you sterilize your equipment to avoid cross-contamination by net, by buckets, anything. And again, use gloves when you're doing this, because if I was to go stick my hand in a tank after being barehanded in here, I'm introducing remnants of bleach. So it's important to make sure that you wear gloves. So there you go. The trash can with the sea can safe. They're going to just soak in here for a while. And this is what the bleach water was in. Keep them separate. Do this with your equipment and you won't be sorry. Thank you for watching the video, everybody. I hope that this was educational. I hope that this is something that is helpful for all of you out there. I know it was for me. So this is what I do all the time now. When I use a net, say in that tank, it goes straight into the bleach bucket, and then it goes straight into the prime bucket, and we're good to go. That tank, same thing, everything. When I use my hose, I only use my hose for pulling water out. I no longer use it for putting water in. But the attachments, same thing. I will take them off, dip them in here, everything, the whole 9 yards, even the faucet bits, like the python bit and all of that stuff, because it doesn't hurt to be safe. So that's about it. If you could like the video, that would be awesome. And if you guys could also comment, let me know what did you think of the video? How is it going to be helpful for you? And just what you think. Thank you for watching the video. Please subscribe here and click on the bell notification. Also, check out some of my other videos over here. Thank you so much for supporting my channel. I truly appreciate it. Thanks again, and stay tanked.